Hi, this is Peter Stanley. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a pod review on an Elysium Oxide Scotch Bonnet. Fairly large peppers. This is actually one of the smaller ones I've got. Ripened to a really nice red. This is about the ripest that mine are getting. Some have more like a rust color, pictures I've seen. But I got the seed from Justin White from White Hot Peppers. And info he had on the website was that's created by Stephan VG from the Netherlands. And it's a cross between a Douglah and a Farie Scotch Bonnet. So it's not entirely Scotch Bonnet. It's a Douglah Scotch Bonnet cross. So let's go ahead and take a look at the plant, and then we'll be back and go ahead and cut this open. Here's the Elysium Oxide Scotch Bonnet. It's becoming a beast of a plant. It's out to here. A lot of fruits on there. It's pretty loaded. Really nice sized pods. Another one. This is in a 10-gallon poly bag with last year's potting mix, which was Farie 3B mixed with manure compost and extra perlite. Some weeds in there. And so it's getting fed Dynagrow 795 through my drip system. Seems to be liking it pretty well. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, the plant's getting monstrous and putting out tons of pods. I really like that plant a lot. So let's go ahead and weigh this one and cut it up, and we'll take a look at it. It's 13.8 grams. Like I said, I've gotten bigger pods off this plant, but this is still a nice size. But it's about 1 3/4 of an inch long and right at about 1.5 inches wide. Really juicy. A lot of oils in there. Oils there. And inside, a lot of placenta. Fairly medium thick walls. You can see a lot of the, I think I've noticed on these pods like a kind of a blending of placental lining. So here's kind of yellow. So you can kind of see it in the back. It's usually like not uniform, but it's one part usually in the back, kind of blending down like that. It's really neat. To me, it's got kind of that 7-pot smell. Doesn't really smell like a Scotch bonnet at all. I mean, it's still a little different. But it's a beautiful pod inside and out, I think. And I can tell you without even tasting this one yet that they're very hot. But I'm going to do a sample, probably a quarter pod of this one. But yes, let's go ahead and give it a taste. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I got a nice little chunk. I did take the seeds out, but I got a lot of placenta on this. You can see all that lining up in there too, that woolly yellow lining. So it should be a good representation of heat on this too. Alright, here goes Elysium Oxide Scotch Bonnet. It's actually kind of sweet. It's not sweet fruity like a Scotch bonnet, but it wasn't like overpoweringly floral or like that either. It's kind of it's kind of in between, but it's got a pretty good immediate heat hitting me right now. Right all over my tongue, underneath the tongue. Yeah, it's pretty intense right under my tongue right now. Yeah, the flavor's not bad at all on these. Seeds do kind of make it bitter. The ones I've tried before. Yeah, it's like yeah, really intense under my tongue. Starting to salivate a lot. It's still building. You know, I have water handy to rinse that out. It's going to dry my throat out a little bit. Yeah, it's starting to creep back to my back of my throat now. Feel like a general warmth down in my chest. Heat's still ramping up some, I think. It's kind of moving around a little bit. The ones I've tried before, only enough pieces like usually less than that piece. The heat kind of builds for a while and gets pretty intense. So far, this is what this one's doing. It's not that like super hot heat, but it's very, very good. It's well above like habanero, Scotch bonnet, any of those, but it's not like it's not like in the like super hot range at all. But very, very intense. It's really drying my throat out. But I think it's peaked, but it's not really gone down any. I've tried, it's probably the third or fourth time I've tried this, at least the fourth, I think. And I really like it. It's one I definitely want to grow each year because of the flavor and the heat, the productivity of the plant. I like how the pods look too. I want to try making a jelly with it, maybe like an apple jelly. The colors that go well, like a red apple. Make my nose run a little bit. Yeah, it's starting to go down a little bit now. I really wouldn't want to try eating a whole one of these. It's just it's too hot for that for me anyway. But a good quarter piece is plenty hot. You really feel it. It's yeah, I've got a website called pepperinfo.com, and I try to document all my pod reviews, and I put the video link in there, but I try to put more of a write-up on the flavor and heat profiles. And I'm going to go back through all those and redo the heat scale. I think it's so subjective too, but it's really, I think what I'm going to do is keep with a 10-point scale, but like my rough estimation of Scovilles. So like a habanero, like those range from like 150, 300,000, 350,000. So like the hottest habanero, I'd probably rate it as a 3. Anything a million and over would be a 10. So kind of like every point would roughly be 100,000 Scoville. So on this one, I would conservatively, I would estimate around 600,000 something. Maybe somewhere between 6 and 7. I think it's probably around 600,000. Be a good conservative estimate. Yeah, try that pepper if you think you like something like that. It's I got the seeds from Justin White. He's a really good grower and seed seller to get. He has really good prices, and he gives you a lot of extras. He's really good to talk to you about peppers. I got my seeds from him, and the plant looks great, and I'll definitely keep growing this one. See a lot of good applications for it. Anyway, that's about all I've got. This is the Elysium Oxide Scotch Bonnet, the Douglah and Farie Scotch Bonnet cross. And thank you for watching. Hope you like that, and please like, comment, and subscribe.